Hi, Angeline. How was your weekend? Did you do anything exciting?
Oh, hi, Gerard. My weekend went really well. Thanks for asking. But exciting might not be the correct word to describe my weekend. Because I see it's school holidays right now in Singapore when I'm based.
Okay.
And it's also the festive seasons. And therefore, a few of us decided to get together to sort of organize a Christmas gathering for the kids staying around the neighborhood, for them to really get together, expand the energy, have some fun, have some great food, games, and end it off with, gift exchange. And therefore, rather than describing it as exciting, I would describe it as tiring, but at the
Yeah.
same time meaningful,
Right.
especially seeing the smiles on the faces of the kids throughout the entire event. At the end of the event, when they all go home with like a gift that they receive from the Santa Claus, and so it's a rather special weekend for me, as you can imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so good to hear that we're getting involved in the community like that, and you guys are making a difference, not only at work, but also in your community.
We
Um,
do our best.
First off, thanks as always for meeting with me and agreeing to have this quick conversation. I was really hoping that you could share with me a little bit about your role at Icon and the team that you manage.
Well, don't mention it, Gerard. My pleasure, and thanks for inviting me to share, my role in Icon and my journey here. So my role right now at Icon Strategic Solutions is the APAC regional lead, overseeing the FSP business for two of our key clients. I have an amazing team of around 500 in the region, working very closely with our clients,
Yeah,
supporting them in their portfolio development in various therapeutic areas, including like oncology, cardiology, women's health, and immunology, just to name a few. And my team is really highly passionate and motivated in what they do because they see the value of the work that they're involved in. And also, not forgetting the career progression they can enjoy given the many therapeutic areas that they can potentially experience working in the FSP model.
absolutely.
Right. And, in terms of the team culture, I think many will ask, what about the team culture working in the FSP model? Because your team is actually working at the client's side most of the time, right? You don't get to see them.
Hmm.
But I would say that in terms of the team culture and working environment, that, we have a great team culture coupled with a great relationship with our clients. We are very fortunate that our clients are very inclusive. And although we may not have the same employer, our team works so closely um, together with our clients, almost like partners. And really nothing like that of a transactional sponsor CRO relationship that some might expect,
Right.
and I would really say that that's because, we are all working towards one single objective, and that is to bring life-changing therapeutics to the patients. And it is this single aligned objective that really binds us closely together with our clients and working as a team. And therefore, I'm really thankful to my clients for, their great partnership and for their inclusivity, and really humbled, to have such a talented team working alongside with me.
Yeah. Well, first off, let me just tell you that it sounds like you've got a lot of work on your hands, a lot of moving parts. But I can also tell you that it seems like there's a lot of excitement on the things that you guys are focused on, and it is wonderful to know that we're making an impact on the world.
Yeah.
Um, Speaking of your team, can you tell me a little bit about what you look for in a candidate?
Ah,
I know it's a
that's a
tough
good
question.
question. No, but it's a good question, Gerard. Passion. I would say passion. So in our field, I think that we certainly need to have passion to do what we do because, as I mentioned earlier, the significance and the life-changing impact it can have to the patients is significant, right? And we work really hard, as you alluded to earlier on. We travel a lot,
Yeah,
especially if you're a CRA on the field, right? With many timelines to meet. And therefore, this is certainly not a job, I would say, for anyone who does not have the passion, because you probably won't be happy doing it long term.
right.
And therefore, at Icon, we believe that It's okay if you don't have the experience, you don't have the knowledge, because that can all be trained, right? But passion has to come from within, and that's what I value most when I speak to the candidates.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, I think one of the big things in our industry right now is there is a deficit of talent right now, and when you look at giving opportunities to those younger folks to get into the industry, you are seeing much more passionate candidate there. So it's nice to see that we're giving those opportunities there. Last thing I'm going to bother you about. What would you say to someone considering Icon as their next career destination?
Don't hesitate. So Icon Strategic Solutions is the market leader in delivering the FSP and embedded solutions to both large pharma as well as the mid-sized pharma.
Yep.
And therefore, you know, I'm not sure if many of you know, but we have been in the business for more than 25 years. And if you are in the business for more than 25 years, you are really good at what you're doing, right? And not only that, we are confident that we'll continue to be the market leader. We'll continue to grow our expertise in providing innovative resourcing solutions to our clients. And therefore, if you do make the decision to join Icon now, your future self will really thank you for making this switch to join us, because you will regret it.
Well, Angeline, I'm going to tell you right now, I could not have said that any better. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you get back to your day. But first off, just thanks so much for meeting with me. This was great.
Thank you, Gerard, for having
All
me.
right.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.